Yo.
Hello, wait, are you already streaming? Oh, fuck. No! Okay, wait. I need to set everything up because 'cause I'm a little slow. Mm, it's been a minute since, uh, I've been on Discord, not gonna lie. What the hell?
Okay, now they can hear me.
Yes,
There we
yes.
go. How's it going, Milky Flame? How's it going? How's it going, brother?
Wait, can you hear me? Like, is it quiet?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm trying to find
Everyone,
a
welcome
good.
in. Welcome in. Shout out to our guest for coming on today. We'll be starting as soon
Hello.
as. Oh. We'll be starting as
Wait,
soon
I
as
need to
our
repost.
guest is set up.
I need to I need to repost the thing.
All right, go ahead. You'll take your time. You know, we don't pressure our guests over here.
Wait, send me. Oh, it is very pressured. I feel very pressured right now.
Take your time. Take your time. You know, like I say, you know, we
I
want you to
feel
leave
like I'm
remedied
already
and
like two
okay.
hours.
It's all
Fam,
good.
I'm
It's all
already
good.
like 2 hours late.
You know, it's all good. You know, we expect that from our guests.
Okay, we're back. Wait.
Just wanna.
Send me the Twitch link on Instagram, please. Thank you.
I kind of can't use my phone. Just wanna let y'all know I'm using my phone as my camera. That's why the quality is so good. Got this second phone right here though, so see if we can get down to business. Anyways, you know our guest is running about 2 hours behind on schedule, and running a bit late right now as well. But you know, it's all good. We really do not judge here. We're very transparent. I love to communicate with my community as well. You know, as much as I can. Let me just see if I can. You know, I switched to OBS, so I've kind of. Let's see. Goodness me.
Was good, Brody. Sorry.
All right, all right. Sorry. Just setting things up right now.
Oh yeah, wait. I should probably. Fuck. I should probably let you see how much I'm struggling, because this is a bit crazy.
Oh shoot.
Wait. Hello, chat.
Chat, say what's up.
Wait.
Thank our guest for coming on today. Be on your best behavior
have
today,
no-
please.
I
Please,
have
chat.
no good angle. I can use my water bottle as.
Milky Flame says, "Wow." What do you mean by that? Hello.
Hello, Milky Flame. Milky Flame?
Yes, ma'am. So unfortunately, our co-host might not be able to join us today. If he is,
BT?
yeah, he might not be able to. If he is, he'll be in later. But as of now, he's unable. He didn't make it home on time.
What? Why? Wait.
Some personal matters. Personal matters.
A word? He just like me for real. Okay, my lighting is doggy. Thoughts, opinions, is this okay?
You're good, bro. You're good.
Okay.
Wait, chat. Can you guys hear
Let
her?
me get comfy.
Can y'all hear her?
Let me get real comfy. Wait. Okay, wait. You sent me the link. I'll do the thing.
Y'all can hear her, right? Chat, let me know. Anyways. So you know what? Why don't we get started, bro? If
You
you're
know,
cool
it's
with
been
it.
a really long. It's actually been a while since we've talked. Like that.
I've actually never met you, man. I'm CEO of Thames HQ, but
Oh yeah, you
no,
right. Oh shit, my bad. I submitted like an application
right,
to be on this.
right.
Um,
I'm glad.
I got rejected twice, but like.
I'm glad that I was able to catch your application. I don't know why my team rejected you, but anyways, I'm assuming everything's working well on my stream. So why don't we get started? Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm trying to repost the thing on my story so mans join. But I don't know how to do this. I'm like a boomer.
So you want to click stickers, link.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You'll get your questions in, Milky. We'll have a segment to get some questions from chat as well. What y'all think about the background music? Let me know, chat. If y'all want me to change it, trying to upload my VODs, and I'm trying to keep it non-copyright.
This is the story I will be posting on my close friends. There's a big Twitch thing on it.
Okay, all right.
Hello?
All right.
There we go. Oh, this is tough though. Can't even lie. Wait, is it the opposite way?
That is tough, bro. It's tough. It's opposite, but it is tough, bro.
How do I make it normal?
Ooh.
I got it. That's Aura. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah. This is my
Aura.
room.
All right. Now, wait. How did you flip? All right, no, doesn't matter.
Oh.
First, I'd like to ask some, introductory questions to all of our guests. I want the chat, and I want you to introduce yourself to everybody, and to myself, as this is our, first time meeting. So, what's your name?
Hey guys. Hey chat. My name is Jen. I am. Do I need to say my age?
Oh yeah, like how old are you, and what do you do? What do you do in life?
This is embarrassing, bro. Wait.
It's all good.
I
You
need
can
like
take your time to answer. Take your time.
I need like a 2-minute breather.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, give me 2 minutes. I
Milky
need to
Flame
pee.
asks, is Jen short for Jennifer?
It is. It is short for Jennifer.
All right, let me just write that down. This is very important.
It actually is very important because there's a very big reason why I go by Jen and not any other forms of nicknames. It's because
short for Jennifer. We can keep going or if you want to take a little 2-minute break and go use the bathroom. That's also all good. Or yeah, pee out. Okay. You can go use the bathroom.
Okay, yeah. Be right back.
All right.
Chat, be right back.
My pen just broke.
I saw that. I thought you were holding a vape. I
No.
was like, what the hell are you doing?
Shoot. All right. I guess mental notes. We'll be taking mental notes for the stream. Anyways, how y'all doing, chat? You know, I'd like you guys can write up some questions. You know, we do have a segment where we ask questions from the chat to our guests. So if you guys want to write up your own questions, you know, I would be amazing. But if not, you know, it's all good as well. Guys, I don't have a ring light, so I'm using Google Docs on an open tab. Is it working? Does it look good? Does my camera look good, yo? You know, I'm using this new app. It's called Camo. See if I can adjust this for y'all. Is that a bit better? Alright. So our guest just went to take a pee break. So far we've learned our guest's name is Jen, short for Jennifer. And I've added a new extension called Blurp, so you guys can redeem bits for audio bites if you'd like.
Hey, chat.
Oh, and she's back. How was the
I am back, and I washed my hands very
Never
well.
mind. So we'll be taking mental notes for today's stream because my pen broke. So mental notes. Anyways, back to you.
Yes.
What are some hobbies of
back to
yours?
me indeed. Okay, so pretty much I have a couple hobbies, but they're all very degenerate coded.
Right.
I like to play video games occasionally,
Alright.
and I like to scam guys on Discord for Nitro, and
Wow.
that's how I have my Nitro.
W in the chat for that. W in the chat.
So, yeah. Other
Milky
hobbies
Flame.
include cooking, reading manhwa, being weird and amazing,
Interesting.
and
So
watching My Little Pony.
you choose to read manhwa but not manga. Interesting. Let me just take a mental note of that really quickly. So
Okay, I feel like it's a lot better, not gonna lie.
Milky Flame says W, and she better be a Drake fan. Are you a Drake fan?
Am I a Drake fan?
Yes.
Okay, I like both Kendrick and Drake, if that's what we're talking about.
I mean,
do
yeah,
listen to
sure,
Drake,
you know,
and
yeah.
I am a fan.
You are a
We
fan.
just had the Kendrick concert in Toronto.
Did you attend?
Amazing. Fuck no. What the hell?
But you know, now I like to delve deeper. You know, so yeah, we've asked. You know, we know how old you are. Did you ask what do you do in life?
No, you.
Did you answer?
No.
All right. What do you do in life?
What do I
you know?
do in life? Oh no. Okay, well I'm a student. I major in information security and also management, and I also intern at an unknown company because I cannot say that publicly.
Just flip my page here. Running out of room. All right. So just want to ask as well. What are some hobbies of yours? I've already asked this. So what's something you're currently working on to improve yourself?
I'm trying to learn how to speak better in public speaking, for example. I'm very anxious when it comes to stuff like that.
So would you say this is some good practice for you?
Here we are. No.
No.
This is like talking to 4 people. This is actually like talking to myself. But yeah. Can you be my speech therapist then?
Sure. You know, we do all types of therapy here. So, I want to ask you, was there a canon event to shape you as the person that you are today?
A canon event?
Like something major in your
Well, I
life,
have a
maybe, you know,
okay.
something of that
I have a
nature.
couple.
Oh, you have a couple. Let's delve
Yeah, it's
deeper into
getting
that topic.
groomed when I was like 14.
Wow. Do you
I
wanna
think that's a
delve
good
deeper
one.
into that? You know how that's affected, you know, your day-to-day life, maybe your mental things of that nature.
Honestly, I think that desensitized me to a lot of things.
Mm.
I feel like I'm a lot more forgiving in situations like that now. Like okay, what I mean by that is like I don't take things too personally because now it's just like everything's just troll. It doesn't seem real.
Mm.
So I feel like I'm not like clocked in mentally for a lot of things.
So you've kind of clocked out instead of clocking
Detached.
in, right? Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Very. Very. Yeah.
well, do you wanna, you know, name drop today, or is that not something you're into?
No, we cannot name drop.
Okay, okay.
I'm past that.
All right, all right. Well, I just want to delve deeper into you
I
getting
swear.
groomed. What do you mean, like, do you mean like, were you I don't want to touch on any sensitive topics here, but just let me know if I'm, you know, be getting too close to any sensitive topics. But like, would
No, it
you
wasn't okay. It wasn't that serious.
like, okay, would you
It was like
say
an.
you like you guys, like, were you dating, or like would you guys, you know, hang out? Or was it just like an online thing?
It was like an online thing, but it wasn't
Mm,
like there was nothing weird that came about that. It was more of like a we were very close, and I was a very impressionable teen. So, it
interesting.
yeah, I had like no male attention
Right,
IRL.
right.
So yeah,
So,
that's how it came about.
well, what was the age difference here?
Um, I was like going into ninth grade, and I think they were graduating high school.
Wow. 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 Okay, all right.
But okay, like yeah, that's bad.
I'm not
I'm
judging. I
not
just want to.
defending
I'm, you
him.
know, I'm judging him. You
I'm
know.
I'm not I'm not defending him. No, I'm not like I'm not
Right,
just
right.
like justifying myself either by saying I'm an impressionable young teen, but like I don't think it was like that bad of a situation compared to
Um.
other people. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like
Like Drake
my
and Millie
situation
Bobby
could have been a
Brown.
lot worse. Like yeah, I could have been could, yeah, it could have been like that, but it wasn't.
But
It was more of a just
s-
playing video games
right, right.
because yeah.
So you mentioned you kind of like got desensitized to things from you being groomed. Do you want to like tell us more, like
I
what
don't
caused you to be desensitized?
I
Like,
wouldn't I wouldn't say that's the sole reason. There's definitely other reasons why that I can't really put my finger on, but um I don't know. It's just
it's all
it is
good,
what
you
it
know.
is. Can't do
All
anything about
right,
that.
you know that is in the past. You're right, but no, I just wanted to ask you: is there anything specific you'd like to discuss with me today?
Uh, kind of, not really. It was more of my amazing relationships and why I can't keep a man.
Hmm. So now that you know goes right into our next question. When was your last relationship?
Hmm. Why is that the default next question?
Just, you know, I'm just going down a list that I have. You know.
Mm. Okay, well, my last relationship was in February. It ended in February.
And then, how long was this relationship?
It was on and off for a
On
couple,
and
like
off
maybe
from, like, do you have a
a
time time
year.
time frame?
Yeah, I don't remember. I think I like removed that from my brain. Not
Oh,
gonna
you
lie.
trauma blocked it. Okay, all right.
Oh yeah,
So I just want
kind
to
of.
another
Yeah,
question.
actually, yeah. You're right.
You know, we tend to do that with traumatic things. That's why we call it trauma blocking. Anyways, why did this
I think
relationship
maybe that's
end?
why I like. Oh, you're right. Maybe that's why like I don't remember like a lot of things, or like I have to like ask my friends of like recall of events because it's
Right,
just
like
like I
yeah, you
just
know, trauma
immediately
blocking is
like block it from my
it's done
brain.
in our subconscious, you know. So you know, I guess
Mm.
that just happened to you, but you know, why did this relationship end?
Um, we weren't really good for each other.
What do you mean by
Like
that?
that's like the TLDR, but
It's like
it
the
was a
bottom line.
combination of a yeah, it was a combination of a couple things, both personal and um like family wise. Like my family didn't really approve of, of
Um,
him,
what did they
and
not
I don't
approve
think
of?
his family approved of me either. Um, there were some things in the past that were done, and I told my family about it, and they got really cheese.
Right. Do you
So
wanna, you know,
yeah,
let us know what was done, or is that a touchy subject?
that's a little bit of a touchy subject. I'm not allowed. Actually, I'm allowed to say it because it is my story to tell. But
Yep,
you know
yep.
what? For the sake of
You
my
know,
healing,
we wouldn't mind you,
I will
you know,
not
getting
be.
into that.
I will not. I will not be bringing that.
All right. You know what? You know what? That's all good. You
It's
know.
kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. It's fucked
Now
up.
I want to recall something. So you
But
said
yeah,
you guys are bad or were sorry were bad for each other. Can
yes,
you like list some things that were you know, like you did bad to him and he did bad to you?
yeah. So starting with me,
Right, right.
obviously, I'm not perfect. Yikes. But I feel like he expressed a lot that I wasn't giving him enough attention, and I
Mm.
feel like this is a very common trait amongst my past relationships.
If you don't mind me
They've
asking,
always said that I was not attentive enough to
how
them.
many past relationships have you had?
Oh, okay. I've had 3 past relationships. Um, since high school. So
All
yeah.
right. Just give me one. Milky Flame in our chat says, "What race was he?"
It was Caucasian,
Mm. And then,
the most recent
was he a sassy man?
ex. He could be sassy, but I wouldn't classify him as solely sassy.
Okay, all right. Anyways, back to what you were
I
saying.
feel like
So,
every guy has a little sass in them, though.
right, right.
So
I agree with. I do agree with you there. You know, back to what you were saying. You said, you know, he said that you weren't very attentive. What were some things that he did to you that you know, were bad for you?
um, well, the main one was okay. I can't say that. I can't say this.
Wait,
there's too many people watching.
wait.
You just
You know, you. I'm not. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know, you only
Damn.
live once. You do only live once. So
I do only live once, so that's why I feel like I should protect my peace and
I also just
everyone's
wanna
peace around me
put it out
because
there, like, you know, you only live once. So why not live
I
life
do
to the
only live
fullest,
once.
you know? And why care what other
No, I
people
already
think?
lived. No, I already went through it. That's the problem,
All
and
right,
I
all
don't
right.
want to go through that again.
Just want to
This
put
is
that out there.
like,
But if you don't want to talk about it, that's all good. You know, we are, you know, we can cool off of that.
yeah.
So if you don't want to talk
I
about that
prefer
one specific
that.
thing, is there anything like else that was done, or is that like just the whole topic you don't want to talk about?
Okay, there was that, and like there was like that was like the big ordeal.
Right, right.
That was like,
That was kind of like what caused the breakup.
um, not really. It's
All right, so let's rewind here. So what caused the breakup? What caused you guys to you know, call it quits? Like D-Day. What was
okay.
D-Day and what conspired?
Okay, I could talk about this one. The D-Day happened because I got okay. There's actually two reasons why.
Okay, okay.
Then the first one I didn't find out until way after the relationship actually ended.
Wait, you didn't find out? Does that mean he cheated?
No, 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 no.
Okay, all right.
It's because
all right.
just wait, just wait. It's actually funny.
Okay, okay, okay.
So the reason we broke up that we discussed
Mm-hmm.
was that yeah, I wasn't like giving him enough attention or whatever. Right.
Right.
Which like
right.
yeah. But but later on, I actually found out that the reason why we actually broke up was because he thought I was cheating on him.
So, wait, he thought you were cheating on him. There was no confirmation.
Yeah, basically. But like I think he still will like defend his stance on me actually cheating on him, which I did not. No. No, he did not.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, like, is there any reason that he could have had for him to think that you cheated on him or were cheating on him?
Yeah. Actually, we found out or I found out later that he just thought I was like super close and like very like I'm like flirting with this one guy that was in my
Right.
class.
This is back in high
But-
school or university?
Yeah, this was back in high school.
Oh,
Like-
okay. What? You just your lips moved and nothing came out. What happened? Wait. I can't hear you anymore. Oh nah, she got a Timu mic, bro. Shoot. Having some technical difficulties. But yeah, what do y'all think so far? So what I'm getting is she's been groomed. Her ex broke up with her because he
Hello?
thought that she was. Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah, that was a little bad.
We were just doing a little recap of what we talked about so far. But anyways, back to what you were saying. So
Yeah, so he thought I was cheating on him because I was allegedly very close with this one guy in my computer science class.
right. And what is
And-
this? What do you want to say this guy's name on stream or just no name drops at all?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
There's no
alright,
there's no
alright.
name drop.
All right.
This is a no name drop zone.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I got accused of, and this was due to the fact that there was a lot of speculation because while we were dating, nobody knew that we were dating. First of all, like me and the my ex, nobody knew that we were dating, and so my friend group kind of fucked everything up, or
You know,
specifically like
I personally
one
believe
guy-
that like when your
one
friends...
guy kind of started.
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. No, like there was just like some rumors going around in my friend group. You know who you are. That started spreading them.
Whoa, call out. Whoa, maybe you want to name drop
But-
here. You know, we keep things, very transparent here. So if you want to name drop that, you can go ahead.
Hell no. No.
She wants
But yeah,
all the
they
smoke.
basically-
You know who you are.
No. I don't. Okay. But yeah, they started like making rumors about like us or like started trolling and then just started straight lying about like us like holding hands in class and shit and like
right.
like rubbing up on each other's shoulders and like being extra close and touchy, which was not true. So, but they like
Right.
pretty much did it for the memes.
You
know what I
so
mean?
they broke you guys up for the memes. Interesting. Just wanna say something that someone
Yeah,
in the
but
chat said.
I don't really blame them.
A name drop has never hurt nobody. Why not let it fly? Coming from George Fran in our chat.
I can't say it because they're close with one of my best friends. We're not on good terms either. Me and that person. So
The person that you called out.
yeah,
Oh.
for other unrelated reasons.
You know
But
what?
yeah.
You know, we never want to pressure our, never want to pressure our guests ever. Milky Flame says the name is Rachel, right? I don't know your source, Milky
Rachel.
Flame, but you might be way off the mark with that one. But so this is another question that I don't have on the list, but I was wondering, do you regret breaking up with this person?
No.
Wow. Oh, okay, that instant.
No, it was no. No. But like I feel like we knew that it wasn't sustainable long term. So
Okay, I have a question.
we just
So, how did you guys get
yeah.
together? And what kind of like you guys said no one knew you guys were dating, right? So what transpired there? Like why did you guys choose to not tell anybody?
We primarily chose to not tell anybody because he was my other one of a good friends. Oh shoot, one of my ex's good friends.
Oh, homie hopping. What? I need to write this down. This definitely has some something to play
Yeah.
with in the past.
So
Holy shoot.
so yeah, that is
Guest
like
is a homie hopper due to past
was
trauma.
yeah.
Okay. So
That was like the primary reason.
what in your past made you want to homie hop?
I'm not gonna lie. My the other relationship was also fairly similar. Like, in the way that it unfolded and all. Like, it was also on and off, and yeah.
So
Like,
this is the relationship
he-
before
like-
your most recent ex.
yeah.
So do you want to get into that relationship, or you don't want to talk about that? You don't want to talk about
I
that?
feel like I shouldn't talk about that mainly because
mean,
I
no,
heard
wait.
that he's in a relationship. I heard that he's in a relationship right now, so I'm just gonna chill on that. But,
you know,
that's
I
like
respect
not
your decision,
appro-
but
that's not appropriate.
I wouldn't say it's
So-
not appropriate because you know, you guys, you know, were in a relationship, so you have the right to talk about it.
Yeah,
But if you don't
but
want to talk
but, like-
about it, you know, it's all good.
But like he's happy, so he's good. It's all good. And there's no reason to talk about that.
Just have another question here. So how do you really feel about your most recent ex? Like if they showed up behind you, or just, you know, just showed up at your house, kind of on a forgiving type
Why would
of attitude.
Why would he do that? Why would he do that though?
You know, it's just
Why would he do
hypothetical.
that?
You know, just how do you really feel about this person? Like, you know, sitting in your bed late night, just thinking, you know, this person pops to your head. What do you think about, if you have thought about this person, you know, recently?
I'm not gonna lie, like not really. I haven't, because I feel like it's been such a long time. So
Wait,
he's not really.
did you guys not break up in February?
Yeah, it's June.
That's 4 months. You know what? Whatever.
I feel like that's
You
like
know, time is
I feel
relative.
like
You know, time
a
is
good amount of
relative.
time. I feel like that's a good amount of time to like start getting over someone. No, right? Chat.
You know,
thoughts?
everyone has their own healing process. You know, whatever's good for you is good for you. You know, some people take a little bit longer, some people take a little bit less, even, you know, than 4 months. But I just want to you know, direct this back towards you. You know, we're talking about your relationships.
Yeah.
So what's something you've been wanting to talk about but haven't had the chance to yet? Or if you have, you haven't had the chance to kind of delve deeper into what you've said about this topic.
About the guy?
No, just anything about, you know, about yourself. You know, just something you have been wanting to talk about but haven't been able to.
I don't really talk about myself a lot. So
Do you think
it's not
that,
like I'm constantly thinking about stuff like this. So if you when you put me on the spot like that, it's a little like awkward because I'll just be sitting there just staring at the camera.
So would you say you classify yourself as a people pleaser?
People pleaser? No,
Mm.
definitely not. But I am rational.
So you're more of like
I want.
spontaneous type of person instead of a go with the flow.
Yeah, kind of. Kind of spontaneous, but like it just depends on the mood of
Right, right.
how I'm feeling.
So, how are you feeling right now? Like in life?
Feeling great, actually.
Mm.
Like I don't know why I'm in therapy right now. Like this is great.
But you know, you said you wanted to talk about like why you choose the type of man that you
Actually,
do.
actually, you
I've never met you
you came
before.
up with that prompt. Actually, you came up with that prompt.
I have never met you before. I'm the CEO of Thames HQ. But you know, I'm glad that I can make you feel like that we've met before. You know, I strive to
Mm,
make my guests as comfortable as can be. But let's
thank
have
you.
another question about yourself. Is there something that you wish people understood about you that they currently don't?
Um, Honestly, I wish that they understand that some things just aren't that deep.
Mm,
Like my actions don't, or like anything I do doesn't really have any like background or like deeper meaning into it. It's just I just do stuff because I do it. It's not
right, right.
like there's no hidden meaning or malice between my actions and words
Okay,
because I feel
so
like that's just unnecessary.
so you're kind of just like you just f around. You know, you kind of don't really
Not really.
like.
I just feel like
You can
people
go ahead.
like misread me or misinterpret me or like just generally just misunderstand my intentions
Could you bring up like a
and
past
that like
example as to like why you have this opinion?
yeah
Like, is there a
so
specific
pretty much
situation you can talk about?
yeah so I can talk about this one. It's like what so pretty much there was an issue between me and one of my best friends right now
Right, right. What's their
in
what's their
the
name if
past.
you don't mind?
Helen.
All right, all right.
So one of my best friends, Helen,
Write this
and
down.
we had like a tiny bit of like animosity towards each other
Right, right.
like in the past. It was like sometime in high school, and it was like the dumbest shit ever. Like I don't even know what it was about at this point. Actually, I do. I think it was
W
about
name drop.
me like not being a girl's girl
Mm.
or me not being
Wait,
there
so was
for.
that like something that other girls put out there, you not being a girl's girl, or was that confirmed that you did something and you weren't a girl's girl?
No, it was like a misinterpretation of
Mm.
um my actions basically. And it was like there was just animosity toward like between us for a while, and then like it was just kind of like awkward
Mm-hmm.
for a bit, but we eventually like we reached out to each other and then just talked through it because honestly there was no reason that there was animosity between us because
Right.
like I believe that she was like a really good friend, but she just didn't see um like the situation from my perspective in a sense. So we just talked it out and then just fixed it.
Well, I want to ask, was it
It was
something
like
that affected her, or was it something that she heard that affected somebody
it
else,
was
and
like
she
some
decided to form an opinion based
it
off of
was
that?
yeah, it was that.
Mm. And
It was the second one.
do you wanna talk about what was said for Helen to form that opinion about you?
It has that as I don't even remember.
Wow. Seems like another trauma block.
that as I don't that as I don't remember.
Interesting. Seems like you
Yeah.
do trauma block a lot. So if I were to ask you about the person who quote groomed you, would you be able to recall any things, or you also trauma block that as well?
No, but it wasn't even like traumatic. Okay, it like what I it wasn't like traumatic like bad. It wasn't
Like, would this
like
person
anything like
try to coerce, you know, some things
no, that's what
between
I'm saying.
y'all?
No.
Mm,
Like it was completely like to me it felt platonic, but like to everyone around me it was like he's grooming me and I'm like it wasn't like that. Like I feel like it wasn't really.
and the age difference was you were entering high school and he was leaving high school.
Yeah, basically. But it was like online. I didn't know what he looked like. I didn't know his name. And that was like me and the rest of my friend group. Like I barely knew their names or what they looked like as
So
well. So
would you
it's just-
classify yourself as a Discordian?
Can we move on to the next question? What are these bum ass questions?
Right, right. It was just it was
Hello?
just
Hello?
it was just sorry, it was just a question that I had. But
Oh
anyways,
my god, is that Lachlan?
yes, Lachlan
Sorry.
is in the
Hi,
chat.
Lachlan.
Anyways, so now we have a signature question that we like to ask our guests. Yeah, George Fran, I do agree with you there. But what's your ideal type?
Me?
Yes. What's your ideal type?
Honestly, I don't have a specific type if you're asking in terms of like physical looks, because I feel like that's a little like lame, honestly.
So look, so what about personality wise? Do you have anything do you have anything you search for in a man, whether it be personality wise?
Personality wise, I can go with anyone. It's just like if I enjoy their presence, because some people it's just like it's insufferable to just like
Enjoy
sit
their
with them in
presence.
silence, or like yeah,
Chat,
it's like I
am
can't.
I wrong?
For some
But is
people, I just yeah.
sorry, is the acronym for enjoy your presence EYP? Am I right on that, chat?
Goodbye, chat.
I've been
Stream
seeing
ending.
that. I've been seeing that on TikTok recently. EYP, enjoy your presence. It's right? All right, thank you, Milky. All right, continue. Oh no, what's your ideal type?
So, I could go for both introverts or extroverts. I would prefer someone who is an ambivert, not gonna lie, but leaning towards extrovert. I feel like
Me, I'm a novice.
I'm able to socialize.
I'm a novice therapist. So what does amnivert mean?
Ambivert is like you're both extrovert and introvert, depending on the situation.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I could go for either, but I would prefer someone that is able to just adapt to what I lack. Like, for example, if I'm an introvert, or like if I'm being an introvert at the moment, or like I'm very quiet and I'm not really talkative, I would want someone to fill the role of an extrovert. You know?
Right. You kind of just want like someone who uplifts you, someone who kind of enjoys your presence.
Matches. You rookie ass therapist.
Yeah, you
bro.
want someone who enjoys your presence and uplifts you.
therapist.
Right. Isn't my chat says isn't everyone amnivert then, and then that's the stupidest thing I've heard. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Bleed FX? What's the stupidest thing you've ever heard? Also, I'd like to take these next couple 5 to 10 minutes to take some questions from chat as well. Tag me in TJ. I don't know who
Bro,
TJ
Lachlan
is. I'm
tried
the
hitting on me when
CEO.
I was in like in fucking
Do you want to dive deeper into that?
when I was in
about
10th
Lachlan
grade.
hitting on you?
It was in 10th grade. Connor tried.
Oh, who's this new
Actually,
Connor
didn't try
character?
putting us
Wait.
on. It was like we.
All right, now you've mentioned this
Oh
Connor
my-
character. Now, do you want to dive into who this Connor is?
Yo, yes. Does he have a girlfriend, bro?
I don't know who he is. I've never met this Connor person. But you know what? We can talk about them if you'd like. If not, it's all good as well.
No, I'd love to talk about Connor. He's a great person. He's amazing.
Right. So
I think we should call him up right now.
I don't know who he is. But
I think Lachlan should come up.
anyways, you were talking about Lachlan hitting you up in grade 10.
Or like there was an attempt. It was like we were playing Fortnite, or like there was a
Right.
phase where we were playing Fortnite for a while, like
Right,
with Connor
right.
and I forgot his name. Nigel.
Nigel.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
It was
mentioned
me,
another
it was me.
character, Nigel. Do you want to
Oh,
tell
it
us
was
who
me,
Nigel is?
Nigel, Connor, and Lachlan.
Milky Flame says, Jen, is Lachlan bothering you? We can get rid of him.
No, we can keep him.
We can keep him? Alright. Don't worry, Milky Flame. It's all handled. It's all good. You can keep enjoying
it's
our
amazing.
presence. Anyways,
He carried me once, so
so
everything's
I want
cool.
to ask you again about the ex before your most recent ex, which you don't want to talk about. Is there any chance we could learn anything about this ex?
Um, it was mainly him dumping me for low key stupid shit.
Oh, okay. So do you want to dive deeper into that stupid stuff?
Yeah. The first breakup was actually because he wanted to play Valorant.
Right, right. So
Like, and I'm not even
interesting.
like, I'm not even lying about that either. Like, for real, like, he wanted to hit Radiant, and I got dumped. So, yeah, it actually just be like that. So,
Interesting. So wait. So how long were you guys dating for?
it was also on and off. I think we started talking in grade 10 through Discord because it was like COVID was going on and stuff like that. So there was like cohorts on online in person, and we met like in a Discord server, and just found out he went to the same school as me.
So
So
you
yeah, we were
kind of main
dating.
Discord is what I'm gathering. So from so you meeting all these people
Yeah,
online,
I'm a Discord.
maybe that's why you have trouble finding good men. You said you wanted to know like why
Okay,
do you
but the
have trouble like finding the men that you find, but it seems like you've met all of them on Discord, from what I know.
okay,
I'm
but like
noticing a
it's not like
pattern
they're
here, you know.
sole. It's not like they're sole Discord bots. Hello, like these people. I knew these people IRL. Like they went to my school.
Right, right. But you just said your last
Like
ex,
what the
your family didn't approve of, and then the one before broke up with you
No,
for
bro.
Valorant.
Okay, but to be fair, my family doesn't approve of like any dude. Like even that ex, like my family didn't like him either because they said he was like too zesty.
Right. So, what about the ex before him?
Before the ex, before
Like
the
your
recent one,
first ex, your first ex.
what? He cheated on me. Like like there's no like that,
Knew that man was
like that
zesty,
hasn't.
sassy.
There's no denying that one. Like he actually just
You
straight
know what? Let's get
cheated
into
on me.
that. You
That's
know,
it.
you're talking about he cheated on you, so
Bro, he sent no deadass. He just sent nudes to another girl, and I found out. Like there's nothing like.
wow.
There's
Wait, how
nothing to
did you
talk
find
about. Like
out?
it just, I just got slimed. Huh?
Okay, but how long were you guys dating for?
Um, it was also on and off.
Wow. So
Okay,
I'm
okay,
sensing a
but
pattern
okay,
here. You don't
stop, stop,
necessarily.
stop,
Sorry. Keep going.
stop. Don't do that.
All
Don't
right,
do
all
that.
right.
Listen,
Keep.
okay. But we met in elementary school.
Right,
Like we
right.
actually like met in elementary school, and we played League of Legends together
I
in
mean, are we
elementary
surprised?
school and middle on Discord. Actually, it was Skype first and then Discord
I'm
during,
noticing
during
a
the Great
pattern.
Shift.
I'm noticing a pattern.
And then we stopped talking for like a year or two, and then we got back together, and then he cheated on me. So
So you guys weren't together per se. You guys were just
no, we were like officially dating and shit. Like
Oh. Wait, so how
yeah,
old were you
and then
guys when you guys started dating?
I don't know, it was like 14, 15,
Does that
16,
really count? I
si-
mean,
around there. It was in high school. Like okay, if we're going by that logic, then I've dated one person since I turned 18. So yes, it counts.
okay, all right. So is there a reason that this person affected you so much? Because you kind of jumped up in your chair when you said he cheated on you.
Cause it actually PMO like okay.
Nah,
Like,
TSPMO.
no, it actually does. And no, not really though. I honestly like I just don't care that much. It's just troll because of the way it was done. Like it was like actually atrocious and devious. Like the story behind it was so he came over one day
Right,
and
right.
we got food to eat and we were just gonna watch a movie and stuff.
And I'm
But
assuming
low
he
key I
was.
had
I'm assuming you guys were EYPing each other.
Enjoying each other's presence.
Right, right.
Yeah. So yeah. And then honestly, I had like a really bad feeling for some reason. So when he logged into like his Google account on my laptop, I low key checked his Instagram. Like I went through his shit, but like I had reason to.
You had a
Because
bad
through that I
okay.
found, yeah, like yeah, but it worked. Hey,
You know,
I
my
was
chat does
right
say
though.
that
Like
is insane, by the way.
it's insane, but like, did I find out he was cheating on me? Yeah. Did I find like a secret calculator app with the girl's ass pics? Yeah.
So now I also want to delve deeper into that because it seems like you have trust issues stemming from earlier, considering you know you wanted to check his Instagram account.
Yeah.
So let's talk about
Yeah.
those. Where do your trust issues stem from?
It wasn't really like a trust issue thing. It was more like an actual like it was like a justified intuition. Like it wasn't even intuition. It was just like I found out that like he was talking to a girl through his notifications.
Alright,
And then it was
right.
like the messages were a little odd. You know what I mean? They were like very unusual for someone who's supposed to be in a relationship, right?
Right. Is there any chance that he was under the impression that you guys were in an open relationship?
What the fuck would that happen?
I wasn't there. I wouldn't know. I just want to make sure we're getting all
No,
the
like
facts.
he like straight up asked me like if I wanted to be his girlfriend, and I said yes.
Right.
Like he asked me, "Can I be your boyfriend?" And I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, yes you can."
The way you said yeah, you kind of seemed unsure. But anyways, our chat asks how many dudes have you been with?
Three.
Three
Three.
dudes.
Yeah.
Interesting, insane. But put a bounty on his dome, Milky Flame says. So I want to ask about those. Like, if you hadn't found out, right, would you have stayed with him? Because you did say you had an intuition and you also saw something. I heard fourth time the charm. Let me get on that.
Bro. Save me.
Hey, I mean,
But-
you ask her right here. Jen, would you like to give Lachlan 1 a chance?
No.
Oh,
No.
wow.
No. I'm sorry,
I'm
Lachlan.
sorry, Lachlan 1.
I'm sorry, Lachlan. You're not my husband. I'm sorry, man.
Lachlan, thank you for filling my gas up. Wow, what an honorable man. Honorable, very honorable. But ask you else's. My co-host mentioned a name to me, so I'm just gonna ask you about this name. So my co-host said
Oh shit! Wait, BT?
yes, BT, my co-host. So
Oh fuck.
my co-host
Okay, yeah.
asked me. He was gonna ask this, but I guess I'll forward it to you through him. So he
Oh,
wanted to ask me
shit.
who is Jethro?
That was the XX, like the second X,
The second X.
the one
The
before
one
my
before the most recent one. Okay, so let's now that we have a name from our BT who's not even here, let's dive deeper. How did that start? Give us a timeline of what conspired through that relationship. I'll write some notes down. I'll let you know.
Fam, dude, I literally told you what happened. It was an on and off relationship that started when we were like, what, 15, 16? And I got broken up with because he wanted to play Val. Then we got back together, and then we broke up again because apparently I wasn't giving him enough attention. And yeah.
Interesting. So, did you ever like would you consider that you were wearing the pants in this relationship, or that Jethro was wearing the pants in this relationship?
That's a fucked up question because you already know what I'm gonna say.
I'm not being like. I literally have no clue.
Okay, well, I will say that I did have to wear the pants in the relationship.
Do you wanna dive deeper into what do you mean by that? Like, you wearing the pants, but
Um,
what does that mean?
it was more of like I took control of most social situations that we were in. Um, I feel.
Can we get an example?
And
A
no,
situation? Um,
no, but it was more like Victorious, and there was like Jade, and then like her boyfriend.
are you saying that you look like Jade?
No, I'm saying that like the relationship dynamic was kind of like that.
Mm. What was that? Does that also extend out to him, flirting with
Yeah.
Tori and things like that?
Well, pretty much it was like there was like this one ex, which I will not name, like his ex, and
I
she could
mean,
not leave him alone.
let's get a name
She
drop
could
on
not.
that X.
No, she low-key just couldn't leave him alone, and it was like
Mm.
there was multiple examples of this as well. Um, while we were dating, she would like drunk call him and tell him to come over, and I was also told that um they kissed. Well, like we were like sorting things out for the week that we weren't
Damn.
talking for. So
Damn.
that was unfortunate, but
Damn.
it is what it is. Can't do nothing about that. We live and we learn. Yeah.
So if he showed up at your door, what would you say or do to him?
He would not be showing up at my door. He would
Well,
not
that's
be showing up at my
just
door.
a hypothetical question.
I wouldn't answer the door, I guess.
Mm.
Honestly, like that just wouldn't happen. Like when I officially break up with them, it's just like we're never talking again type of thing.
Right.
Like that's not happening again.
Now there's something that I've heard of through the grapevine that I'd like to ask you about, if that's all right with you.
Yes, Tejir, you can ask me the big
Oh.
question.
Who is that? Who is Tejfir?
Oh shit, I mean
My name
Tez.
is CEO. Milky
Oh,
Flame
see,
says,
Mr.
ask her to rate Lachlan's charm from 000000000 to 999999999.
A word.
So would you like to rate Lachlan's charm from that?
I could.
Is that a yes? Is that a no?
No.
I'm sorry, Milky Flame.
Okay.
Shoot or
it's
shoot.
fine.
Whoa.
Bro, Lachlan, I don't want you, bro.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lachlan. I don't know why this has gravitated to us talking about you, but anyways, back to what I wanted to ask is just something I heard through the grapevine. Who is J.O. Val? And who is he to
Same
you?
person.
Wait, Jethro is J.O. Val?
Same
So what? Are you serious?
Bro, you know it.
Wait, I did not know this.
Bro.
This is embarrassing.
This is embarrassing.
Damn. What a goat. I mean, what a piece of trash, bro. Shout out women, bro.
Bro, cause
Hate men, bro. Hate men.
bro, we actually can't even expand on that because you know what was said.
Interesting. You know why don't we expand on that? What was said,
No, actually, we can't expand. No. No. I wonder what the CEO has said.
Whoa. What? I don't know what the CEO has said. Yeah, we're getting a little personal in these questions. So let's
Yo, the
rewind a
CEO's
little bit.
low-key, like,
Whoa.
very
Whoa. Chat. I don't know what she's talking about. What is going on? Anyways, if you've calmed down, Miss Jennifer, I'd like to get back into like to get back to
Let's get back into business. Yeah.
right.
Let's get back into the therapy session.
Right. So back to
I actually think I have the screenshot.
Bleed FX asks, what kind of movies do you like?
I actually don't really watch movies like that. I'm not gonna lie. Because I can't sit down for movies. That's the problem. Like I can sit and like doom scroll like manhwa and shit because like I'm
Right,
doing
right.
something with my fingers, but like when I have to like stare at like a screen and watch a movie in silence, like I can't. Like I have to like fidget.
Milky Flame says, tell her watch 500 Days of Summer. Bleed FX says,
Bro,
Shorty
bro,
lame
I don't want to hear from
as
Bleed
hell.
FX, bro. You make anime edits on fucking Instagram. Shut up.
Hey. There's a
Sorry.
successful,
That was
there's a
low-key-
successful
wait.
director in the making.
Wait, Loki, I forgot who Bleed FX is. I'm sorry. Which one is
That-
it? Which
that is
Brampton
a-
boy is it?
Anime edit, exactly. That is a successful director. He's up and coming. He's up next. You should be grateful that he's in the chat even talking to us. I'm grateful.
Yeah. I'm very grateful to Bleed FX.
What's
Pretty sure he carried me in
CCC
Fortnite one time too.
What's CCC the best? Nigel? Was CCC the best?
He was. I can confirm.
Like from what? That question was kind of broad.
He used that.
Oh, V_Icky says, thoughts on minors or people who date minors? What a question indeed, George Fran. What are your thoughts
Yo,
on minors and people who date minors?
I love.
Whoa! Whoa! What? What? What were you gonna say? No, let's go. I have to write this down. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, I didn't even... Why are you booing me? I'm
Interesting.
right.
I was just writing. I didn't boo anybody. I was just writing it down, you know. But
Yo, chat. Hello. Am
what,
I wrong?
What were you gonna say? There.
I just said I love. Oh, I want to play that game. What's that game?
What game?
The I love that game. The one with the yellow trash can that's singing.
What?
What's it called?
Deflection tactics at work right now. You are right, Jordan.
No.
Friend. Thank you for getting me back on track. What were you gonna say about this person's question? Your thoughts on minors and or people who date minors?
I
Yuichi
fuck with
says
Drake.
Gmod. I just wanna
Nah,
clap.
not
I just wanna
Gmod.
clap it up for a second. We hit 110 followers.
It's like the
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
It's like the Among Us one. It's like a horror game.
Oh, Repo.
Repo.
Right.
That one. Yes, you're very right.
Milky Flame says, "Do you like whales?"
I'm pretty. Is that a whale or is that a fish?
Oh, I can't tell. Do you like fish?
Shark?
I think that's
Wait,
a whale.
what emoji is that?
Do you like whales?
That's a fish. That's a fish.
Oh, do you like fish?
Like sushi?
Yeah, you know, any type of fish. So I don't know what's going on with this question yet. I just wanted to, I wanted to take questions from chat, but nobody threw in some questions at that time.
I love whales though. Whales are awesome. Like the ones that spend money on Genshin Impact.
Right. So minors? Question mark. What is Vicky person's obsession with
Bro,
minors?
Vicky's.
V_Icky. You know, why don't you type up, in chat what's going on? Is there like a hidden agenda?
What's your obsession with minors?
George Friend has a lot of respect for minors in caves. They be in the caves and shit. Right, right.
True.
Anyways, let's get real for a second. Let's start off the music.
Oh,
Let's get real for a
there's
second.
music. Oh, okay. Like,
Let's get real for a second.
there's...
What are like, how are you doing? How are you doing, Miss Jennifer? How has life been treating you?
I'm doing great. I'm pretty sure you asked me this question 3 times already, but
No, I
I'm
just
doing
asked how you're
great.
doing in life, but emotionally, how are you doing? Is there anything you want to get off your chest that I haven't asked about?
Um, no, I'm chill. Like, actually, I'm doing great. Like, I got a job.
Whoa, trigger warning, trigger warning. Chill, chill. Mods, mute that in the VOD, please. But
Yeah. So, it's my first ever job. Oh, shit.
first ever job.
Yeah.
Wait, why'd you say oh shit?
Because I wasn't supposed to say that 3-letter word out loud.
You know what? It's all
But-
good. I know my mods are censoring it as we say it. Anyways,
So, let's actually ask the host some questions.
let's
is
server
this your-
mute. Let's server mute the the CEO just doesn't get asked questions. The CEO is the asker. Yeah. Anyways, if that's all you wanted to talk about on stream today, is that it, or is there anything else you want to talk about?
Am I still muted? No. Okay. I wanted to talk about your relationship.
like I said, the CEO is the asker. I don't know why our guest is trying to ask the CEO. Anyways, if that's all,
What?
this isn't a therapy stream about CEO. The CEO already had his therapy stream. Right, right. Anyways, if that was everything you wanted to talk about today, I want to thank you, from the bottom of my heart for coming onto the stream, and I have some final notes for you, some type of final advice. I just want to say for the men, it seems like I've noticed a pattern. You've met them all on Discord, and you said for all 3 of them that you were on and off. So try finding a man outside of Discord. You go to university now, and you might want to try finding somebody in your university instead of through Discord.
Bro, I actually think no. The problem was that both of them were on gap years, like dead ass. Like
Maybe
it's just
that's
a
why.
very it's just a very interesting pattern that I've noticed.
But and I want you to look for that when you start looking for guys. Because I also want to say I think you should take a break as well, considering the last 3 have been on and offs. And then every time you talk to a guy, the first time you said with Helen there was an issue. Then you said that you stopped talking to this second guy, Jethro, and then he cheated on you. And then the third guy, your family didn't approve of, and you guys were both
Whoa!
bad for each other. But
Okay, but that's like the thing. The thing is that like my family doesn't approve of anyone that I date, so it's just like I feel like I have to like emotionally prepare myself to cut them off at any moment. You know what I mean? It's like there's no point of being overly attached if my family just doesn't like them in the end, and then I'm just gonna fucking cut them off. You know what I mean?
well, actually, that brings up another topic.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, the stream's not ending. Let's go. Okay.
No, it brings up another topic because it clearly
Ah.
sounds like you take your family's opinion into a large account when it comes
Oh,
to
yeah.
your relationships.
100%. Yep.
But is it possible that your family just doesn't want you to date like right now because they kind of see you as are you the youngest in your family?
Yep.
So is it possible that they won't accept any man because you're the youngest in the family?
Well, like, yeah. That is very true. I think they just want me to focus on school right now, which is the problem. But the thing is, like, they just want someone that can, like, take care of me. But, like, with those 3 that I've been with, they weren't really approved of
Right,
in a
right.
sense. Traditionally, from my Asian parent immigrant perspective. You know what I mean?
What does that mean? I mean they're racist?
Like
What?
they usually have like higher standards in a sense, especially because like they're first gen immigrants in men.
Bleed Effects asks,
Like
have you ever
they would
considered
want
going
someone.
black in men?
I don't, me personally, I don't have a specific preference in guys. It's just
Hmm.
what my parents want, low key. If I find someone that's like tolerable and that I actually like, then I'll bring them home and then see if my parents like them.
So how do you feel
It's just how it
about
is.
Lachlan?
Bro.
I've tried Lachlan.
Can Lachlan buy can you buy me another monitor?
Another? What?
Can you get me another one?
Wait, that is some crazy work you bought. You know what? Damn, they gotta, yeah, well, like they do that. They gotta meet the parents off rip, or like what's?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like I bring my parents in conversation a lot earlier than people like anticipate. Because I feel like it's just such a like an instinctual thing for me. It's just like a oh, like if I start talking to this guy, then my parents need to approve of them. So like it's just better to like introduce them as quick as they can so I know if my parents approve of them or not, or else I'm just gonna keep talking to them without their knowledge, and then like if I introduce them like later on and they don't approve, it's just gonna be a waste of time. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
my like me personally, my mom, like she said that I should find somebody that I like instead of caring about what she thinks. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'll obviously not date a hooligan. You know.
like
Wait, who is A? You know what? Anyways, if that's all you'd if that's all you'd like to talk about today, I want to thank you, for coming on stream. And that advice I told you, take a break from men, and if you are looking for a man again, try to find somebody on
trying.
campus, and
no, bro, I can't. They're all like, I swear, everyone on my campus right now, they're all fobs.
it seems like the chat doesn't want the stream to end. Dr. Thames, can you please define a hooligan? So in a woman,
Yeah, can you define a?
Oh, it seems like our co-host is in the chat. Why don't you join the Discord, co-host? I'm sure you have some questions for a guest. But anyways, first of all, hooligan in
Hello,
a woman,
BT.
a hooligan to me is a woman who doesn't have a secure future. She doesn't take
Agree.
like studying, or if she's past studying, she doesn't take having a career or a serious career very seriously. She just goes with
Agree.
the flow. She kind of,
Yep.
she does whatever, To
Ooh.
me, that's what a
Yeah,
hooligan is.
you hit. Yeah, you hit that. You hit that.
But yeah, I would never date a hooligan. It doesn't matter, how much I'm into them. If they have nothing going for them, if they have no personal
If they don't have goals,
right.
yeah, right. If they don't have like a clear or not, they don't even need to have like a detailed ass future.
They need
what
to
they want
be
to do. It's
their
just
own
like,
person.
do you have a
You know what I'm
general
saying?
path of direction, right?
So somewhat of a waste you, so to speak. Exactly right. Like they need to be their own person. They gotta be. They just gotta not be an NPC. Like they gotta know what they're doing. Any examples? Why'd you flip yourself? Any examples?
Yo.
You know what? This isn't a therapy stream about the CEO. We can schedule that later.
No,
We can
Loki,
schedule
like
that
this
later.
is fire though. This is like a group talk.
We
thing
can
session,
schedule
and I
that
enjoy
later.
it.
Because the CEO has no past, the CEO has no present, and the CEO has no future. The CEO appears whenever, But if you guys want to have a therapy session with, TJ, I can go
Get a
grab
load
him.
of this fucking guy.
I can go grab him from the next room if you guys would like.
Yeah, can you grab him right now? Just
Mods,
Go.
would you please make a poll if you would like me to grab TJ from the next room, please? Want to get a general consensus on what everybody wants, you know?
Fam, just vote no. Like,
In the meantime, while that prediction is being set
what
up,
if
or while
they're
that
rich
poll-
from parents?
No. I need them to be
I
empathetic.
don't agree with that. They need to be they need to be
They're
their own person.
If
There's nothing wrong with using your privileges that you gain from your parents
right,
being wealthy.
if this person has everything,
But
but they have no
you need to, yeah.
if this person has everything but they have no empathy,
They have everything,
no sympathy,
yeah.
you know, like no, like that person is crossed out of my mind completely. They can be, you know, objectively the most beautiful person on the planet, but if they don't have certain personality traits, I won't even look in their direction, you know.
I don't think that's what he was talking about, bro. I'm pretty sure he means like if they're rich and they don't need to work.
No, but I'm just telling him like what I look for in a woman, you know. Grab him, we good, little bro. You know, we 50-50 right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me. Two for grab him. Interesting. Poll's not over yet, you know. I'll give it some time. You know, three for grab him. Interesting. Poll is over. 4 for a grab. All right, I'm gonna go grab TJ from the next room. If George
I'll
Fran,
keep them entertained.
are you on follower?
Wait, is it follower
mode
mode only?
I actually don't know. It might accidentally be that. But why was it going Goat Lavi? I'm just gonna go grab TJ from the next room. The chat and our guest wants to ask TJ a couple of questions. But if George Fran, if you're not, I'll raid the F out of you right now. Wait, turn off follower. Wait, guys, I gotta break character. How do I turn that off?
What?
Followers only chat is off.
Oh shit. Would you go for a rich 10 out of 10 or a broke 10 out of 10? What?
Anyways, I'm gonna go grab TJ from the next room. I want to ask George Fran if he wanted to come in and co-host with our current guest, because I know George Fran is very articulate and has some great questions. If George Fran, if you would like to, you can join the Discord. I believe you are a mod in the Discord as well. I am underpaid. You will definitely be getting paid this stream, for sure.
Yo, what about... Oh, wasn't I supposed to be getting paid too?
We don't discuss business statistics on stream. I'm sorry. Yes.
My fault. You're right. You're right.
I just want to VIP this person. Oh, W raid.
Okay, dog.
W raid, bro. W raid. Goat raid. W in the chat. Goat raid, bro. How's it going, everybody? I was just gonna go grab TJ from the other room because we wanted to interview him, but W's in the chat, bro. You know, much love to the Goat Lavi, bro. Much love. Thank you guys so much. No, thank you guys so much, bro. I appreciate it. Shout out to the Goat Lavi, bro. W mans. But give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab TJ from the other room. Give me about 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. What's everybody's thoughts on TJ? Because I feel like he's kind of low-key a little lame.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? CEO just said he wanted to come back or something. I don't know. Y'all had some questions for me or something. That's what I was told, you know. Goat raid. W goat. Anyways, George Fran, do you want to get in here? Why is my camera not focusing? Goat raid, bruh. W raid, bro. W raid. Oh, my camera is not focusing.
fix that.
I think
There
he
you
seems
go.
like a
That's
cool
better.
guy to answer her question. You know, I'll answer the question. You know, where did Aura Man go? You know, CEO. You know, he brought me in because you guys wanted to ask me a couple questions. So you know, I'll take some questions. You know. Talking to you, Jen. I know CEO doesn't know Jen, but you know me and
Fuck no.
Jen. Me and Jen go way back.
No, we don't.
We go way
No, we
back
don't
to
have.
playing cricket in
No,
Dilly.
we
You know,
do- no, we
playing
do
cricket
not.
in
Who
Dilly.
the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
We go way back to playing cricket in Dilly, bro, in the trenches.
Yo, so talking about hooligans, would you say?
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
Would you say Angeli was one of the hooligans?
Absolutely. You know, I was in grade 9 at the time, and absolutely, I would classify her
How was that?
as a hooligan.
How so? Why? What traits did she exhibit to become
Mans
or
were
be
14.
classified as a hooligan?
You know,
Mans were 14, but you can also tell if you're a hooligan at 14.
Angeli of the Abyss, since the Heian era. Exactly. right. You turn the light on. Holy shoot, it's too dark in here, guys. Anyways,
All right, story time. Let's hear that.
so Angeli of the Abyss.
Hear that.
Whoa,
Holy.
who just did the zombie? W, bro, W blurb, but
Blur.
W Grim. But so Angeli, so I dated her and like she was like my first real girlfriend in grade 9, and get her on the stream. I will try it. I will ask the CEO. But from what I've known since
That's
we
crazy.
broke up, is Goat your IRL? I wish, bro. I wish he was my IRL. But so I dated her in grade 9, and we broke up near the end of grade 9, and then
Who broke up with who?
so I broke up with her, and she still liked me, and I broke up with her like near my birthday, and she got a birthday present for me, so I got back together with her to get the birthday present.
Oh my god, you're broke as shit. Oh my god, you were down in the trenches.
But
Holy fuck.
I can hear colors.
Yeah, why did you break up with her?
Wait, am I too loud? Oh, I'm too loud? Okay, let me turn it down. W Finesse. Why did you break up with her? Okay, this is actually an amazing story. So she was injured, right? And you know, obviously, when you're injured,
Oh?
she was injured. She hurt her leg, and she came to school in crutches. And like I was playfully teasing her, right? Like, haha, like you can't walk, right? Kind of saying like, oh look, my legs are working, right?
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
And you know what she did?
You're a piece of shit.
She whacked me
What? She's
with her
what?
crutch. She whacked me with her crutch, right?
You deserve that shit.
Like-
You deserve that shit though.
And it hurt
She's
so
fucking crippled and you're making fun of her.
and it hurt so bad that like I was
Oh, it
going
hurt,
to
but, like, her being in
grab
crutches
the
is okay.
crutch, right? Because she had 2 crutches. So I was going to
Uh-huh.
grab the crutch. And I don't know why. I don't know why people thought I was going to beat her, right? Like I went down to grab the crutch. I would never, ever, you know, hit a woman ever, right? Like cause she hit me with
I don't
the
know about
crutch.
that. Loki, I
What?
can't defend that one. I Loki can't defend that, or I can't like
Nah,
support
nah,
your
nah.
claim. Not gonna lie.
Pause. What are we talking
Oh,
about?
no,
This
no,
is
I can't support your-
defamation. This
I'm
is
sorry, bro,
defamation.
I can't support your.
This is defamation. False
I didn't say
claim.
that. I didn't say that. I just said I couldn't support your claim.
You're right.
I'm not saying
I don't know you that well. But
Counter it.
anyways, I was going for the crutch, and then one of my friends like grabbed me, thinking I was gonna beat her. But then after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm not dealing with this. You know, he just hit me, you know, super hard for just some playful teasing. So I broke up with her, right? You know, looking back at it, you know, even the playful teasing was kind of much. But you know, I wasn't my own person. You know, just coming out of middle school, you know, grade 9. This is a public apology to you, Angeli. I'm sorry for making fun of you.
Yo, someone clip this, put it in the VOD.
That sounds like a
Highlight
cop out. I
it.
can't lie. Nah, but yeah. And then I found out she's gonna get me a birthday present, so I got back together with her. But I never got the birthday
Just one
present.
back for the one time.
She never gave me the
What is
birthday
that?
present, so then I broke up with her again. And then we never got back together
Wow,
after
Loki,
that.
you're worse than me.
We never got back together after that, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I was a dick then, but I like to think I've teed up since then. But yeah. Anyways, yo, Jord friend,
okay, now
do
you
you
stream
want
on
to get in here,
Twitch.
Jord friend? Or maybe you, Milky Flame?
How'd that get in there?
What the heck was that? No, these blurps are too funny, bro. But yeah, you know, since I just shared a story, you know, are there any stories that you would like to share Jen, about Jethro?
There's no. There's just the super big story that he could like the
Super
crash out
big.
of 2025. Actually, no, it might be the crash out of 2024,
Right. Let's get
and that was it.
what happened there. You know, I told my
Nah,
first
it was
story.
it was during the summer when he like actually it was like after me and my recent ex broke up, and it was like two months after, sometime in the summer. Someone leaked that me and my ex were actually dating, and Jethro was going around saying that I cheated on him and shit like that. He was telling
Damn.
everybody too.
So he
like,
wanted you to
he was telling everyone.
keep you on the roster. It seems like, bro.
Fam, nah, bro. He was telling everybody that I cheated on him. Everyone and their moms.
Wait,
And
so
then I
your
was
recent
like,
ex,
what the
bro, like,
fuck?
I'm so confused, like, because you didn't tell me anything about him, bro. You didn't tell me when y'all broke up. I thought you guys were still together, bro. You know, I thought we went way back to the days in New Delhi, bro, but, you know, apparently not, bro. You
Yo,
know what I'm
who the
saying?
fuck are you?
You know, I thought we used to play cricket, you know, in New Delhi together, but I guess not, bro. But, yeah, what happened, bro? Like, why'd y'all break up?
Yeah, okay, bro. Nah, I told you it was we just broke up in February. It was like it was a little hard to break up with him, but you know, it happened. Now
Damn.
here we are.
Like, you
It
ducking,
is
bro.
what
You're
it-
ducking. Like, what happened, bro?
Like
What
I
happened?
can't. Bro, it is what it is. Like we just weren't meant for each other. It's just my parents dead ass hated him, and it was just like not. Like it wasn't even like, oh, my parents didn't like him. It was like they did not like him. Like
Like, they hated
there was
him?
this time on, yeah, like it was like, so pretty much we were in Guelph for Halloween, like my
Yeah.
friend group and I, and
that when you were Hu-Tao?
no, this was like
I know, Mac. How's it going? Go.
24, like really recent. Shut up, bro. I still have the costume, actually. It's upstairs.
W sub. Appreciate you, Grim.
But yeah, everyone was fucking wasted.
Oh wait, is this when
and-
you were Miku? Were you ever Miku for
When the-
Halloween?
When the hell was I Miku? No.
Oh, you weren't Miku? Oh, W
my
gift,
parents
bro.
ever
Yo, here,
liked
take this
someone?
heart. Take this heart, Grim. It's for you.
No. No, they have not. No.
Oh, your parents never liked anybody? Damn. I
Nope.
don't know. I'm not glad I wasn't here, bro. I was in the other room. Oh, who is this?
Mm.
Oh, Axis is here, bro. I'm assuming Axis
Hey.
wants to ask me some questions.
Oh,
What?
it's BT.
Oh,
Shout
the
out you,
boyfriend a
Grim.
bum?
Shout out you,
You a
Grim.
loser?
He had a job. Well, they were both on gap years, but
Y'all like my shirt?
they had a job at least. But they
Yeah.
weren't going back to school. I tried to convince him to go to school, and he wanted to,
You convinced
but like
him to go to school. Wait, what?
I convinced him to go back to school, or
That's
like I
hot,
tried to
bro.
convince him to go back to school, and he said he would, but like the moment the moment we broke up, it was just like he didn't go back to
Why-
school, and
why
then he
is
said,
Goat dissing?
like I found out that he said that the only reason why he was thinking about going back to school was just solely because of me and not because he wanted to do it for himself.
So you're like
So
a
that
good
was, like,
influence
a
on
kind
him,
of
but
a
like you
Like,
like
is he
Alright.
doing well?
Oh, sorry.
It was kind of like a turn off.
Oh, cause CEO was
Is
telling
he
me that.
rich?
CEO was telling me that you said you want like goal oriented people. It seems like he wasn't goal oriented. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was more like he just believed in himself, but he didn't know what he believed in for his
Appreciate
future.
it,
You know what I
Grim.
mean?
Appreciate it, Grim. W shirt, thank you, bro.
Interesting. So it's a bum.
Okay, like that's mean. Cause I feel like he tried, or like he
You
tried
feel
doing that.
like you tried, but your parents didn't.
Yeah, that's because.
Why did your parents dislike him? Was it the same reason?
Are we talking about Jethro?
No, we're talking
Oh,
about.
we're
the
talking about
most recent-
Jethro? Or we're
I
talking
don't
No,
about
we're
the most
talking-
recent?
We're talking about.
We're talking about the most recent.
What was his name, bro? Like, tell us his name, bro. You know us, bro. We all three of us go way back to playing cricket in
Bro,
Dinley,
there's
bro.
fucking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in here.
We go way back,
Kindergarten,
bro.
you know?
You don't remember the sandbox days, bro?
Sandbox, bro.
Mute stream, I'll tell you. Mute stream.
Mute.
Freeze tag on the grass.
You know, anything you have to say to me, you can say to the stream.
Fuck you.
You know, me and my community, we're one. You know, we're like this, bro. We're like this. You know.
Oh, WPR. Holy shit. This guy does not need PR training.
It's not
What a
PR.
goat.
It's just how I feel, bro. Why are you looking like that? I've never talked to you about how I feel about my community.
Then. Okay then. Anyways. Anyways. Yeah.
Oh,
He just didn't have
so-
defined goals. That's it. I wouldn't say he was a bum though. Like I think he tried. For the situation he was given.
Interesting. Like, is his family rich or anything like that? Like,
Bro,
is he
why do you
doing
want to
well?
know if he's rich so bad, bro?
You know that ass. Like this guy's fucking
That'll
pocket
explain
watching.
his-
Holy
that'll
fuck.
explain his character.
Pocket watching of doom.
It's gotta explain his character, bro. I just gotta see it.
He's. I'd say he's like average. In, I don't know.
Anyways,
Economically average, like kind of like.
anyway, CEO was telling me y'all had some questions for me, but like if y'all don't have any questions for me, I'll go grab the CEO if you guys want.
No. I had a question. I asked it in chat earlier. I asked,
Oh, you
do you
did.
have any
Yeah, yeah.
examples
Of what?
of what was it? A hooligan?
This guy wants me to get destroyed, bro.
No, I'm just curious. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm curious. You know. Yeah.
Where's the CEO? The CEO is in the next room. The chat wanted me to TJ to come over, you know, so I'm here for now. But
Yep.
yeah, I do have an example. Like this is someone I was talking to that y'all don't know, you know, nobody knows, but
I don't. Do I know them? No.
no, nobody knows. Not even like not BT, not any of my friends, right?
Oh, that's fucked up.
But, like,
Wow. Yo, BT, you don't know about this one? That's how
Nah,
bad it
nah,
was.
There's no
That's
way.
how
bro.
bad it was.
nobody knows because she was like a super bum, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's super.
like she wasn't in
Wow.
uni, bro. But yeah, it's just
The
her.
white
Right?
shorty
Oh no, she was a W.
was the one from another country.
What? No,
The one from the U.S.
no, bro. This one went to Guelph.
Oh.
Wow.
Wait.
Fuck,
How is she a
exactly,
bum if
fuck
she
you.
goes to Guelph then?
Because she was there for psychology, bro.
Oh.
And you know what that means, bro. She's just there to be there.
She's just there to be there. Oh shit.
Yo, what if she has aspirations of being a psychologist? man?
Peepoo30 says I have an inference. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Who goes to Guelph?
Yeah, I don't know. Like nobody even knows her.
Oh, I swear that was on my shot.
What the Sigma?
Sigma. Oh hell no. But yeah, y'all didn't know her.
She's brown. I know exactly what you're talking about.
This guy doesn't know, bro.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, she was of that race, but yeah,
Movie.
it's a hooligan. Other than that, though, I haven't really talked to any hooligans. All the women I talked to, let me tell y'all, bro. Tamara, chat. This is an insane lore drop.
Bro. Yo.
This is
This
yo.
guy's still in love with Tamara. It's like the one that got away.
How do you know about Tamara? Wait, what?
Tamara.
Bro, I
Come
know
back.
everything. I know everything.
What? Anyways, let
We
me
need
tell
you
you.
back, Tamara.
We need we need you back, bro. That could have been generational.
This is like a cast falling for Tamara.
No, it's not no cast calling, bro. But nah. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. Tamara could have been the one, bro. I uncovered some new info the other day. Me and BT both.
Oh.
We uncovered some new info.
I know one that got away.
Wait, what?
Why you look at me like that, bro?
What are we talking about here, guys?
What are we?
I don't know,
we
there's-
get a
there's
little
like-
off topic here.
Yo, there's 5 letters in her name.
Bare letters, bro.
That's a lot of letters. A lot of women have 5 letters in their
she
name.
she got a unique hair color,
Oh yeah, no, I have no clue.
re- relatively, for her race.
It better not
She's
start with
ginger,
an
bro.
E and ends with an I. Whoa, whoa, go Lavi, go Lavi. Chill out, bro, chill out. Go
He
Lavi.
knows. Chat knows. Chat knows.
Dude, are we sure that's the one that got away?
Like, are we sure?
Consider
The Go Lavi says F that.
Chat knows.
Ask the guest. Yeah, see, Goat Lavi knows what's good. Tamara's better, bro. Shout out Tamara. Ask the guest
Tamara's
what her
better.
thoughts are on our Lord and Savior Jesus.
That's
your
what I'm
thoughts?
saying, bro.
On our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. You died on the cross for your sins.
He did die on the cross for your sins, not my sins though.
Our sins.
Oh, y'all want to see the flag I have in the back?
It's like the we. This is not a we moment.
I want to see that
Not
flag.
a we moment.
Shout out. Anyway.
Is not Grim for real Dante?
No, you don't know Grim. Lavi DM me
Okay.
that. I have no idea what you mean. Please. Yo, go Lavi. That is top secret info, bro. Only you know the full lore, bro. You know, Goat was there for me in my times of need, bro. Goat was there
There
for
was a
me.
great therapy session
Goat
where
was
they were
there for
low-key
me.
flirting.
What?
Yeah, they were
What?
low-key flirting in that last therapy session. I can't lie.
Whoa! Ariel, what are you talking about? No, we weren't. That was the CEO. He was going crazy. I don't know what the CEO said. I've never had a therapy
Like,
session with
they
that
kept
person, bro.
No, deadass, he can't. Like the CEO needs to like get fired or some shit because man's was just going off topic and just rambling about like what they could have been, bro.
Whoa! I need to
Like, he
watch
was
that
just like-
VOD. I never watched that VOD.
No, deadass, he was like,
The last
You
therapy
think-
session nearly brought me to tears. I'm touching.
What was the last one?
The season 2, episode 1 before we went on hiatus, bro.
What's that? Oh, was it her?
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
bro.
really? That was a movie.
Two cinema, bro. Two cinema. But I need to watch that VOD. I haven't been watching CEO streams lately. I'm not gonna lie. Milky Flame Asian E, bro. Y'all need to chill out, man.
Holy shit.
Like, I'm a businessman now. I'm a businessman now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we global soon, bro.
Wait, Loki, we should get Tamara on this, bro. It might be time.
All I could think of was what could be cinematic masterpiece. Wait, I'm pretty sure CEO never said that. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99.9% certain CEO never
Nah.
said that. Matter of fact, why don't we pull up the VOD right now, guys?
I just think he wants to see her right now. That's why he's trying to pull up the VOD.
Absolutely not. See, look, I'm being coerced. He's twisting my words.
I wasn't the one that suggested to watch the VOD again.
I'm trying to clear my name.
That was all you. That was
I'm
all
trying
you.
to clear the
Like,
CEO's name. That's all, bro. I'm trying to clear the CEO's name. That's literally all.
you also said that the CEO was going crazy, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because he was fed up with, the lack of brain power that was happening in that call, you know? He told me.
Oh.
He told
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Right. Let's all calm down. Let's calm down. Let's go. Calm down. Matter of fact, let's get to you, BT. Why'd you break up with your girl, bro?
Holy shit.
Wait, what is wrong with this guy, bro? What is wrong with
Like,
Oh shit.
Like,
Wait, when
let-
did
let-
this even happen?
let's
I
get
forgot
the-
that he had a girlfriend.
let's get the heat off of me, you know? Why'd you break up with your girl, bro?
Not today, man. It's not my therapy session, man. I'm a co-host here, bro.
Hey, damn.
WD
BT
defense?
promised
WD
next time like 3 sessions ago. That's what I'm saying. Let's get to it, bro.
No.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Yo, my session's over. This is, bruh. I was booked for 2 to 4. Now you're on like
2 to
6
4.
to
You were booked
9.
for
You got
9 p.m., bro. You showed up 2 hours late.
If you viewers were OG viewers, you would see that I was the first one to do a therapy stream. Just say, bro. You guys are not
Yeah,
OGs.
He was the first one, bro. He was the first one.
I was the OG.
Before I was able to hire CEO, you know,
Bro, my break happened on live stream. If you guys were there,
Pixel
it literally
Love.
happened while we were doing the therapy stream, bro.
Lies. This is lies.
Bro,
But you know what? I won't get into it, bro.
Bro, literally that last clip that you
Anyways,
said
yo.
in your trailer, bro.
You guys broke up then?
I mean, like, yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys had
Sort
a
of.
breakup recently. You're just like, oh yeah. Okay, I remember.
Okay, but why though? No one gives a fuck.
Bro,
Why?
who knows, bro? Who knows, bro?
Who
You know.
knows?
You know, bro.
It's for another
Oh.
day, bro.
Got a yo,
Milky Flame said, "Would BT spin back?"
Would be, yo, you know.
Would
life
you
is
go
a
home
movie,
again,
you never-
BT?
You never know where life could take you, bro.
Never know.
No.
Leaving it open ended. Classic BT, bro. Classic BT.
Wait, who was it? Was it what? Who was it?
Hey, let's relax.
The wind is truly a guiding force. It is. You know, maybe the wind will guide me back to the abyss. You know, we never know.
Relax.
Deadass, what the fuck? Like,
Mm.
who? What possessed them to say that? What?
You never know.
Yeah.
Anyways, get the abyss on stream. I'm gonna ask CEO. You know, I told y'all I'll pass the message along to CEO. You know, like he very busy man. You know, he's running multiple businesses. You know, but I'll pass it along to him. The abyss is a TikTok celebrity now.
Is it? Or is she
You need
actually?
to get your clout up, CEO. You know, I'm good with my clout. You know, you gotta do at least 10,000 today. You know what
small
I'm saying?
community. Humble, tight knit community.
Absolutely, bro. I'd rather have a tight knit community than a huge community where I'm not very in touch with everybody. She'll have to understand. But yeah, you know, BT, why are you not answering, bro?
Wait, what? Answering what?
Why'd y'all break up?
Hey, man, that's for another day, bro. That's for another
Bro,
day.
you've been saying that for years.
Soon, bro. Soon.
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 Thoughts on? Wait, what? Someone chat ban Milky Flame for a couple 100 seconds, bro. What is this guy talking about? That is some crazy work. I'm being serious, mods. That is some crazy work. Holy shoot.
Last time I talked on stream, Shorty had a UAV, bro.
Shoot, you think she sells
It's
UAV?
not safe out here, bro. It's not
Insane
safe.
verbiage. That's what I'm saying. But nah, I'd like to get George Fan into here, bro. I know George Fan has some juicy questions for me.
I agree.
If George Fan doesn't want to come on, you know, it's whatever.
Why? Why doesn't he want to come on though?
It's up to him, bro. I have not one question. That's funny. Nah, Milky Flame, you were bugging, bro.
My apologies, guys. I came a bit late. I missed a lot of the questions, you know. So,
You know what? It's all good, bro. You know, if that's everything for today. You know what I'm saying? Our CEO told me that he wanted to end the stream if we're done with asking questions. So, anything y'all want to say? Y'all have to say, or you know?
appreciate y'all for coming out, man. You know, we appreciate that you help us run this, you know, the show here. You know, bringing the community together. You know, and being able to, you know, talk to people and, you know, get to the side of people that, you know, you don't usually see. You know.
Shout out
You know,
CEO, bro.
talk,
Shout out
you know.
CEO.
Me.
Shout out
Shout out to
CEO.
you.
But anyways,
Bro, we're not shouting at that bum ass CEO, bro.
I didn't want to say it, bro. I didn't want to.
anyways, yo,
Yo,
thank
motherfucker's trifling if you think we're
Okay,
fucking shouting
okay.
his ass out. He's a loser.
anyways.
Yo.
Anyways.
Wait.
Thank y'all for tuning in. You know, I appreciate the raid from the GOAT Lavi. CEO was telling me it seemed like a successful stream. You know, I'll update y'all soon when we get the next day pre stream. If it's gonna be on me, I'll let y'all know. You know, hopefully we get our next guest to be in person. You know, I've decided to upgrade these streams from Discord to in person. You know, CEO told me to tell y'all that. But you know, W stream, W guests, you know, I love y'all and peace, everybody.